It's a two-man job. Will you give us a hand? Shop online now at chadwicks.ie. Click, search, done.
Recreational drugs can give you a different buzz, but they can all impair your driving. Some drugs can slow down your reactions, leaving you prone to error. Other drugs can make you more aggressive. And overconfident behind the wheel, so you make rash judgments, drive too fast and take dangerous risks. Drug driving can endanger you, your passengers and other road users. Never ever drive under the influence of drugs. A message from the Road Safety Authority. Visit rsa.ie.
Are you an absolutely huge fonter? Or a zoom inner? Perhaps you're an arm stretched out like a zombie when holding a newspaper, or a squint so tightly at the menu the waiter thinks you're sleeping, or... At Specsavers, we get it. You don't want to admit it's probably time to become a glasses wearer. Or... That's okay. We're ready to see you whenever you're ready to see properly. Book an eye test at specsavers.ie so you can see clearer. Okay, we'll stop with the errors now.
The best music on your station with Paul McDevitt.
20 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night, yes. Loads of new music coming our way, and keep them coming. As always, we love getting them. As I say, an exciting new album coming from Paddy Nash, and we'll get a track from that before we go tonight. Paddy is penciled in to join us on the 10th of November, so we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great night because Sinead Crampsey and Matthew will also be in studio that night as well, so looking forward to that. Anyway, we move along to our first guest, and we say hello and welcome from Oldcastle in County Meath. It's Gillian Chute, and Gillian's here with the Blue Moon Band. Hello to you all.
Hello. Hi, thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. Listen, Oldcastle in County Meath, what's the handiest way to get to that?
There's multiple ways, but it's either any of them are pretty far away, I'd say.
Helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter, yeah, exactly.
Helicopter.
Yeah. We don't have one of those just yet.
Not yet,
no.
Well, you have an exciting... first of all, thanks for making the journey.
Oh,
we
we're
really
delighted.
appreciate it.
I've been following you for years, so I was thrilled to get the opportunity to come on.
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you very much. An exciting autumn tour planned with the Nancy Griffiths Songbook.
Yeah.
And you are playing here locally on the 27th of this month.
Yeah.
And tell us a bit about why Nancy Griffiths?
We're all fans of Nancy Griffith. I grew up with her music, especially through Irish artists, I suppose, that covered songs of hers, such as Mary Black and Maura O'Connell. And James actually approached me with the idea of putting this group together. And we just wanted to pay tribute to her life and music and the arrangements of the Blue Moon Orchestra as well, the fantastic musicians and some Irish musicians that were in that band too. I spent some time in Nashville. I've been very lucky to work with people who were connected to Nancy, and I kept finding more and more connections as I delved further in. So I've written with people that wrote songs with her, and I've recorded with Tom Utes over there, who played in her band for 5 years as well. So there just seem to be more and more connections, and even through the Irish musicians that we know too.
She's not that long passed away. It's 2021.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, and she left a great legacy of music. As you say, a lot of people have covered her music and stuff like that. What we normally do is, Gillian, we quick chat and then we go straight into music. So, if you don't, I have to say, sorry, my ignorance, James Quinn and Christine, you're both very welcome as well.
Thank you.
And it's lovely to have you up with us here at Highland Radio. And we'll tell you more details about the Nancy Griffith Songbook. We have a pair of tickets to give away on Saturday's programme, okay? So stay tuned for that. So the first track you're going to do for us, Gillian?
Well, we're going to do this one in your honour. It's called Listen to the Radio.
Ah, class.
I am leaving Mississippi in the evening rain. These Delta towns wear satin gowns and a hobbying frame. Loretta Lynn guides my hands through the radio. Where would I be at times like these without the songs Loretta wrote? 'Cause when you can't find a friend, you still got the radio. And when you can't find a friend, you still got the radio. The radio. Listen to the radio. The radio. Listen to the radio. The radio. I left a handsome two-step good old boy in Tennessee.
listen to the radio. The radio. Listen to the radio. The radio. There's a moon across the border in the Louisiana sky. I smell the punch train of your silver wings and little rainbow dagger flies. That good old boy will find a bandicoot on the stereo. Hey there, the mama's gonna call, see where she's gone. You say down the road with the radio on. You can't find a friend, you still got the radio. And when you can't find a friend, you still got the radio. The radio. Listen to 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 the radio. It's the radio. And then down the road you go.
Yes, absolutely brilliant. Got that song just come back to me right away. It's a beautiful tune. That
Yeah.
she wrote it. Did Nancy Griffiths write "God Is Watching Us."
Julie Gold wrote it actually. Yeah, she was a big champion of other songwriters. So in addition to her own songs, she covered a lot of songs from other songwriters too, and gave them a really big platform as a result.
Yeah. That's beautiful. So this evening that you're having, Gillian, it's music and stories.
Yeah.
So how does the stories come around for you? What bit does that work for you?
Well, we weave them through the songs, really. So through things that she said before, we study a lot of YouTube videos where she's introducing the songs herself, so she might tell a little bit of story about the inspiration. I've read a few books about her, so people that knew her and worked with her would have spoken about her as well. So we're just trying to, I suppose, just give a little bit of her story through the songs.
She was very politically active. A good
That's
activist,
right.
wasn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah. She has a song called "It's a Hard Life Wherever You Go," which spoke about how she felt about things at that time, which is still relevant today. So that's a big part of the show as well. Yeah. So there's a great mix of all kinds of different songs in the show.
Excellent. Well, you're probably introducing Nancy Griffiths to a new audience as well. You
Well,
know.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have some people who wouldn't be as familiar with her music, but then we've had some people at the shows that are singing every single word. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it appeals to lots of different people.
When you see that song, you're there.
Yeah.
Come on here, you know, and I was humming away in my own head, like, with it, you know, and it's a beautiful song. If we go back to yourself, Gillian, music for you, when did that start?
Oh gosh. When I was 10, I started playing guitar and just learning pop songs that were out at the time.
Was music at home?
No, not really, actually. No, but there were a lot of bands that were playing guitar when I was growing up, and then I actually studied law, and then I went.
At Trinity too? No.
Yeah,
no,
that's right.
yes.
Yeah, I do actually work in that area now myself.
Oh, you do still?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
very
by day, and then. So then do this in the evenings, and I then after I finished my studies, I went and did a music course in the Ballyfermot Rock School in Dublin, and that's really when I started writing songs. Kind of like all my influences came together. I suppose when I was a teenager, I started focusing on fingerstyle guitar playing. I had a teacher in Oldcastle, Peter Rudden, who really inspired me and introduced me to like Paul Simon and James Taylor and artists like that. Eva Cassidy was really big when I was younger as well. So just a lot of inspiration floating around. And
Eva Cassidy, you forget about her music, you know, and then when you hear a song on, it just transfers you over to that space in your head. Because her voice was so just
unbelievable.
unreal.
Yeah,
and
angelic.
it just left us with, well, that's the way it goes, these things, you know. Growing up then, who would have, you know, before you would have went to the rock college, who would you sort of aspired you?
Well, actually, the A Woman's Heart album was really big when I was younger, so I would have been inspired by all of this type of music growing up, you know. And then it was only really when I started going to Nashville then that I got more into country music and bluegrass as well, and started making lots of connections with American musicians.
How would you describe your music now?
It's a hard thing to nail down. I'd say country folk, probably.
Country folk,
yeah,
yeah.
because it's not really either one.
No,
it's kind of
I
in the
know,
middle.
I know.
Yeah.
You recorded with Charlie McGilligan
Yeah.
as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Charlie's fantastic. He's been a big
It's a
supporter.
lovely single out to one, Valentine.
Yeah, he
Gorgeous.
was just brilliant. He was one of my biggest influences, especially in terms of his guitar playing.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant guitar player. And then I would have, over the last few years, I've collaborated with friends of yours here, like Joe Murray is in our band.
Oh, yes.
And
Joe,
yeah, he's doing bass and backing vocals. And Johnny Tanner and Gary Ferguson, I've written with those guys as well.
You're
So-
half local, sure.
Yeah, I know.
And how many people are in the band this Nancy Griffiths show?
There's 6 of us all together.
6.
Yeah.
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 And you have started the tour.
Yes, well, we started around our local area last October. That's when we came together, and we had a spring tour as well. And again, it was kind of based around the Midlands, and this tour has taken us further afield. So we had
Yeah.
our first show in Kildare.
Well,
weekend.
you're playing in Waterford or Wexford, I beg your
Wexford
pardon, the
this
Arts
weekend.
Centre.
Yeah.
The Arts Centre this coming Saturday night.
That's right, yeah.
And then the following Saturday night, you're up here in Letterkenny and in Greenan.
We are.
Have you ever played the Greenan before?
No, never. So
Oh, it's beautiful.
really excited. Yeah.
Beautiful. Have you played
James?
James?
Has, sorry.
loads of times, yeah.
Yeah, have you?
I played it there a couple of weeks ago only with the Highwaymen. And I did it with, I've done it with a few bands. Like I do session work, so I'll be with different bands. Like, so I played there a good few times. It's a nice, lovely place, yeah.
It was lovely atmosphere and lovely, Oh, you're dead on. Lovely, it's a lovely place indeed. And then on Saturday the 1st, you're staying up around here. You're in Limavady and the Arts and Cultural Centre.
That's right. That's the 1st of November, so it's a few weeks later. Yeah, we'll be back up then. So.
And if people are looking for tickets for these, is it through yourself or
No, through the venues.
the
directly.
venues?
Yeah,
so every venue. So if you contact Angrena Theatre, you'll get all the information you want there. And it's Gillian Chewett, and it's the Nancy Griffiths. Not the Nancy Griffiths show, but the Nancy Griffiths collection. Songbook, I beg your pardon. Maria McGreevy says, fabulous guys, looking forward to seeing you in Angrena Theatre.
Maria is actually opening the show for us.
Is she?
Yeah, and I haven't gotten the chance to meet her yet.
Oh, no.
Like yourselves, I knew of her for years.
Maria's,
and,
Maria. Funny, I was just talking about albums, and prior to that album, we played a Charles James and the Rise. I think the last album that gave me a buzz like that was Maria's album. It was absolutely amazing, And it's about time, Maria, you brought out another album if you're listening again. So, Dolores and Levy says, hi lads, tuning in from the Rosses. Love that song, listen to the radio. And Aidan Laird said, great to hear Gillian on here tonight, sounding great.
Oh,
Thank
hi,
you very
Aidan.
much, lovely indeed. So, the tour, how long will the tour last?
As long as we can keep it going. we have another few shows booked for next year.
Yeah, so we kind of do it. A lot of the theatres close kind of during the summer, so we kind of end up having to do a couple of shows in autumn. Then after Christmas, we have another few. So we have a couple. We're actually in Strabane.
In the alley?
Yes.
What date's that?
Yeah.
I can't remember. The date is in the new year.
Just check it because it's closed for 6 months.
Well, we're
we
we're
were
not
told
sure.
that.
We're not just sure if it's happening yet. So
Because
we'll see.
we said who was up with us last week? Oh, Anne-Marie Devine. And I had messaged Anne-Marie, their group were playing in the alley, and I messaged her, I said, because I'm from Strabane, I said, the alley's closed. No, it's not closed that date, so it's a good wee theatre too. It's a lovely theatre.
I haven't played there now.
It's a lovely theatre. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Nice setting. A lot of theatres around the country are lovely now, nice settings. Do you tour all the time? Do you be out all the time, or?
I'm personally, James is out all the time. Yeah. I stay fairly local, I suppose, myself, but I'd love to get the opportunity to travel more. I love playing different places. Yeah, it's a great way to see the world.
What about writing now? Are you writing much?
Yeah, I am. I was actually in Nashville in November, and it was a trip especially for co-writing. Was sponsored by Cavan Arts, and I got to write with some of my heroes. So I'm working on recording those songs now. So hopefully I'll have an album out next year.
Run that again. So it was sponsored by.
Yeah, I applied to Cavan Arts, so Cavan County Council Arts Office, and they sponsored my trip.
Wow.
So I put in a proposal to write with 4 different songwriters, and I think I ended up writing with 7 or 8 because I tried to make the most of the trip.
Is is Nashville special like that? Is it unique? Is it?
Definitely for me, it's very inspirational. Even in terms of seeing live music, I try and go to as much as possible.
Yeah.
But I've been very lucky to be welcomed by people there, so I'll stay with friends and I'll just keep getting introduced to people, and it's just, everyone's very warm, and I've learned so much about writing from being there.
Oh, brilliant. Well, listen, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back with another song. And the next track you're going to do for us.
We'll do Trouble in the Fields.
Brilliant. Gillian Chute, and we're back after this break. Don't go away.
Indulge yourself with friends or a loved one at the Spa at Orchids at the Holyrood Hotel in Bundoran. A midweek or weekend spa break is the perfect way to escape from life for a while. Take a leisurely walk along the Atlantic coast. Enjoy a dip in our private pool, a plunge in our Canadian hot tub, and treatments of your choice before dining in one of the Holyrood Hotel's acclaimed restaurants. The Spa at Orchids. Book now at holyroodhotel.com.
It's colourless, it's odorless, it's hard to detect. So carbon monoxide deserves your respect. It can kill you stone dead in just 3 minutes flat. And if you don't believe me, ask me dear Uncle Pat. Thanking you. Coal, turf, oil, gas, even wood, any fuel can harm. So get yourself a carbon monoxide alarm, or you might just wake up dead.
Welcome to Cherrymore Kitchens and Bedrooms in Donegal Town. Discover affordable luxury with their bespoke fitted furniture solutions. With almost 30 years of serving Ireland and the Northwest, we're your trusted experts. Visit us Monday to Friday 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. Book your free consultation today on 074 9725822 or visit cherrymore.ie. Cherrymore Kitchens and Bedrooms, where affordability and luxury combine.
Earn as you go with our PTSB Explore current account. Earn up to €5 cashback a month as you pay with your card, and up to 5% cashback when you pay bills with our partners. For a banking experience that means more for you, apply in-app and start earning today. PTSB. Altogether more human. Qualifying criteria, terms and conditions apply. 5 cent back on card purchases up to €5 per month. Bills paid by direct debit required. Account partners and benefits are subject to change. €8 monthly maintenance fee applies. Other charges may apply. Over 18 personal customers only. E-statements only. Permanent TSB PLC trading as PTSB is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Do you suffer from high cholesterol, menopause symptoms, digestive issues, anxiety, aches and pains, or a lack of energy? The highly trained team at The Natural Way Letterkenny can provide advice on natural remedies for a number of individual health issues. The Natural Way also has its own brand of herbal treatments to help fight fatigue, relieve digestive discomfort, maintain a healthy immune system, and alleviate common menopause symptoms. The Natural Way at Letterkenny Shopping Centre, your one-stop health shop.
Tickets out and they're talking a Great Depression. Our parents had their hard times 50 years ago when they stood out in these empty fields and dust as deep as snow. And all this trouble in our fields, if this rain can't fall, these wounds can heal. They'll never take our native soil. We'll work it out. trouble feels. I'll be the muse, I'll be the cloud. Around this time, we'll work it out. There's still a lot of love here in these trouble fields.
Yes, brilliant. Well done. That's beautiful. Your harmonies is gorgeous, not absolutely beautiful song. One described by Brian Lally, RTE, as one of the nicest voices you're going to hear anywhere. And Father Brian Darcy, who would know a thing or two about good songs and stuff, said an extremely good songwriter. So there you are. You're getting it from the best. You have recorded a fair wee bit. You recorded, or you co-wrote with Matt McGinn.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah,
You enjoy that?
yeah, he's a brilliant songwriter.
Aye, very easy
it's
to
great.
work
We
with.
did that over the internet, I think. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Is that during COVID sort of
Yeah,
stuff?
it was around that time. So there's all types of different ways of doing it, like when you're co-writing. But I love co-writing because it just breaks you out of your comfort zone, and you're getting all those different influences, and prevents you getting stuck on a song. And
Yeah. Well, how did go back to the COVID? How did that work for you as a musician? Did you go on live? Did you do live shows at that time? Or?
Yeah, I did, and I actually got asked to do some online songwriter nights. So it actually connected me to people in different countries as well. Like I made friends with some really supportive people in Scotland and the American musicians as well. So it kind of opened things up, strangely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people said that,
Yeah.
because Honor.
Oh yeah, they're
Right,
amazing.
but they met they hooked up basically during lockdown. That's where that all kicked off for them. But it's funny. There's a lot of people we meet and they describe what you described there as they hooked up during the lockdown and stuff like that. So it was good, brilliant. Well, it wasn't good, but
There was time,
every
I
cloud,
suppose. There was
every
time
cloud.
to slow down and focus on it a little bit for me, which was nice.
Brilliant. Christine, we never got to you yet, and I know yourself and James are husband and wife, and are you full-time in the music or what?
No, I did. Years ago, I was full-time for about 20 years, but I've stepped back from that a little bit now, so it's really nice to get to go out and sing on this because it's just lovely. It's lovely music.
Yeah.
And we've great musicians with us. So
Yeah.
it's just a really enjoyable show, and it seems to be going across really well.
That's great.
Like sometimes we have, there as Gillian said, a crowd singing word for word with us.
Yeah.
So I mean that's such a special feeling.
Absolutely. And as I said, like earlier on, you kind of forget Nancy Griffith's music until you hear it, and you go, that's hers, when you say you're in music for 20 years, what were you in bands or what?
Yeah, so I've been in bands with James from we were teenagers, so I've been singing a long time.
Oh, so you're just casually coming on there. No pressure.
Taking a step back into backing vocals, take it easy.
Well, your harmonies are lovely. They really complement one another, your voices, James, yourself, you were telling us off air, you're a musician full-time, session and corporate work and stuff like that. And you play with several bands. Can you name a few of them?
Yeah, well, the band, like I'd be with different bands, like at different. So next week I would be with Bagatelle. Like the last time I was in the theatre here, I was with the Highwaymen. There was a Highwaymen tribute. I was playing with a John Prine tribute band for the last year or two as well. So actually, the guy out of that, Gillian did a song with him there a couple of weeks back that went a bit viral on Facebook. Oh, well, I don't know if it's viral you'd call it.
85,000 views, which is the highest
this week. So so but yeah, I've been a musician my whole life. So I come from a family of musicians as well. So I would have started back in the country bands when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I've been working my way kind of through.
So now, and you have your own recording studio and stuff.
Yeah, myself and my brother have a recording studio down in Kells. So I don't do as much recording anymore. I kind of go more for to be honest, I just play a lot more, and he's running the studio now full time, but it's really busy now, and he's flying.
Have you found an increase in artists, an Irish music scene? A producer might notice that more than.
Yeah, like from a point of view of recording.
Yeah.
There's actually, it's starting to get busier again. It went through a little bit of a lull there for a little while because it was kind of rock bands, but kind of bands like there's a real mix of bands at the moment, like bands like that, Kingfisher and Amble and stuff like that. It seems to be a big revivals nearly over COVID. A lot of that kind of traddy kind of stuff, like an Or and all these kind of bands.
Yeah.
Bit of a revival and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of bands actually doing that kind of stuff. Like we're just finishing an album for the Kilkennys at the moment, and so there's a lot of that kind of trad stuff, kind of not trad, but kind of trad folkish kind of thing picking up.
I was reading an article and they were talking about Oasis, the Oasis comeback, and the person who was writing it said there's been a knock-on effect for that style of music to come back again.
Yeah, probably will be in the next 6 months. There's probably going to be a load of bands sounding like Oasis kind of landing in the studio.
Is it a good thing or is it?
I don't know. That's not for me to decide.
No, well, I just think it's great that young people get into music. I love it. I mean, so we have people coming up here from all ages, and you might have somebody there on a lead guitar and he's 13 years of age, and I'd be so in awe. It's just what I ever wanted to be when I was 13. Be able to play a lead guitar. But long may it continue. This show, you enjoy the Nancy Griffith music.
I actually, I do. Because when I was doing the John Prine gig, which I wouldn't have been that familiar with the John Prine stuff.
Aye.
I actually started like when I first started playing in country bands, whatever, years ago. I always loved folk music, but through the fact that I'm a working musician, I've had studied jazz, and then I've had to play pop and rock music my whole life as well.
Yeah.
So I hadn't done any kind of music like this for a long time, and I just fancied. So actually, it was one night coming home from one of the John Prine gigs. It popped on the radio, and I kind of said, "Yeah, I wonder who's doing that. Is there anyone doing that? Or like Nancy Griffith's music? There was nobody doing it." And then I knew Gillian had recorded a couple of songs of hers, and then just came with the idea, sure, maybe we'll do it just for fun, really. At the start, we just put on one show, and it absolutely went flying, and we just said, sure, we'll keep going and see. So it wasn't a big, you know what I mean? It was just something that's kind of just organically kind of.
That's nice started. In a sense, because you're not coming to it under pressure.
No, it's not. We're not trying to.
You'll get
to go. It's purely just for something different for myself. I kind of wanted to do it. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it now.
And if you enjoy it that way, you're going to come on it and the audience is going to pick up that you're enjoying it. The audiences aren't. Yeah. If you can throw the same emotions out every week, people pick up.
Yeah, well, you're not going to hear these songs played. That's you know what I mean. Like, and a lot of the Nancy Griffith stuff. Like if you went into a pub and there's people covering songs, you don't hear this kind of stuff that much. But the funny thing is, people would think I don't know much Nancy Griffith music. Like the woman who promoted the gig in Selbridge last week said I wouldn't really know much Nancy Griffith music until we actually did the gig, and then she realised she knew half the set.
See, this is it exactly. And is that down to maybe it's not getting the radio play anymore?
Well, she was probably off the scene for so long.
Yeah.
She hasn't been around. Like, she was huge when I was a kid. I went to see her. I've seen her 3 times.
Is that
when
right?
I was a kid. Yeah, I seen her a couple of times when I was a kid. I actually absolutely loved her, and then she just disappeared off the scene. So there's a whole generation that wouldn't know.
Well, you're keeping her legacy going then, in a sense,
Yeah, well, Gillian seemed like a good fit now to kind of take it on.
Come here, we'd love to get another track. Once again, it's the Nancy Griffith Songbook, and it is on tour at the moment, and it'll be playing in Angrena Theatre next Saturday night, the 27th. Okay, and I'm sure you can get details from Angrena Theatre. The following Saturday, the 1st of October, it's in the Roe Valley Arts and Cultural Centre in Limavady, and once again you will get all the information you want there. This next song you're going to do for us, Gillian?
We'll do a very well-known song that she sang, Once in a Very Blue Moon.
Brilliant.
I found your letter in my mailbox today. You were just checking if I was okay, and if I missed you. Just once in a very blue moon, just once in a very blue moon. across in a very blue moon, and I feel one coming on soon. Just once in a very blue moon.
Lovely, absolutely beautiful. Was there a certain flow went through her music, or was it the same kind of theme? You know, or did she pick subjects? Do you know that about her?
I don't really think there's a lot of different types of songs, aren't there? Like you said, there are some that are kind of slightly more political.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was kind of an enigma in a way, in that the songs, you don't really know whether they were about her personally or not. Apart from the things that she might have said to introduce the songs, you know. But there were some love songs, and a lot of songs about actually where she was from. She grew up in Seguin, Texas, which is near Austin. So there's a lot of songs with beautiful imagery about the landscape of Texas as well. So and her family were farmers as well, and I think some of the songs like Trouble in the Fields and Irish people could identify with.
Yes, ordinary working class.
Yeah, exactly.
Such,
and songs about her growing up, like Love at the Five and Dimes. So there are various themes running through the songs.
I was trying to remember that song as well too.
Yeah,
once again.
exactly. Yeah, that's what keeps happening. Yeah,
it's funny that you tap into that. Well, that is Gillian Jewett and the Blue Moon Band, and as I say, this Saturday week in Greenland. We're going to get another track from Gillian and the band just after this break. Don't you dare go away.
Chairman atá sib Colin Farrell and Shaw, Biggie Lynn, Ihi Kedinye, Lahai Rulya Pulya, Sharkuji Hockton Clug and Shar Highland Radio. Durnavis Anya Durkin Emma Hodgerta, the Lorcher album Ur Seki, Auranya Anyam, August Bain, Mary Dalargi Emma Hodgerta Foster, Augustine Torchfin Emma Kjol Arglan, a Culterland E Canine. Ihi Kedinye Sharkuji Hocked Biggie Lynn.
ESB Networks has now installed over 2 million smart meters in homes, farms and businesses across Ireland. With a smart meter, you're in control. Track your daily, weekly and monthly usage so you can choose the right electricity plan for your home. Sign up to a free ESB Networks online account today and see how your smart meter can work for you. ESB Networks. Energising your everything.
Luxury living begins at the heart of your home, your fireplace. At Spratt Fireplaces, Newmills Letterkenny, we offer statement fireplaces, bespoke surrounds and a wide range of stoves including gas, wood burning, pellet and bioethanol models. No chimney? No problem. We'll help you choose and install the perfect solution. Stylish, efficient and tailored to your home. Call 074 91 24144 or visit sprattfireplaces.ie. Spratt Fireplaces, bringing comfort and style home.
At Uisce Éireann, we're upgrading Ireland's water network to ensure a clean, safe and reliable supply for everyone. Sometimes this work can be disruptive. That's why we have a free text alert service providing real-time updates on outages and planned works over 4 hours in your area. So far, over 250,000 people have signed up. Join them and stay informed. Sign up today with your mobile number and air code at water.ie. Uisce Éireann, delivering water services for Ireland.
Yeah, you get carried away when you're talking, you know, in the odds play away, you're talking to people and you forget you're live on the radio. Right. Anyway, as I said, Gillian Jewett is with us here with the Blue Moon Band. The members tonight are James and Christine Quinn, and they've been playing, already done 3 tracks for us, and we're going to get a final track. And this one, Gillian, is...
We're going to do the big one, From a Distance.
Oh, beautiful.
And the snow-capped mountains wave.
that was absolutely beautiful. Well done, everyone. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Isn't that a powerful song?
Oh God, it's unreal. Yeah.
You know, it does that in the back of your neck. It doesn't matter how often you hear it. Beautifully written, and that's what people can expect Saturday week in Greener Theatre in Letterkenny here. The SFPA, Watch the Fisherman. God watches everyone from a distance. That's Michael Kavanagh. Good man, Michael. Thank you very much indeed. And brilliant. So GillianChewittmusic.com for more information on yourself.
Yep.
And as I say, contact the venues. There's on your socials, on your Facebook, there is more information on the tour. But locally, as I said, next Saturday, the 27th, in Green Theatre here in Letterkenny, and Saturday the 1st in the Roe Valley Arts and Culture Centre in Limavady. Gillian, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks so much. Really
having you
appreciate
here.
it. Thank you.
Sounds great. James's brother here, Martin. Any chance of One Flew Over? Play while we're at it. If you have
that's
it
another
saved
band of ours.
in the system. Is that another
That's
band?
another band. Yeah.
That's from Martin.
Yeah.
Good man, Martin. Thanks very much indeed. But James and Christine, thank you very much for coming up. I really enjoyed your music together. Just worked so well.
Thank you.
What's the other instruments? What else have you got?
Oh yes, so we have Paul Brennan who plays electric guitar and pedal steel, and Gary Matthews on drums, and Joe on bass and backing vocals.
Oh, that'll be an amazing night. Tell Joe we're asking.
We will do, yeah.
So listen, have a safe. I know you're heading back to County Meath tonight. Have a safe journey down again, and thanks for bringing Nancy Griffiths to my ears again. You know what I mean? Because I just know it's going to. I'll fire them on and we play.